go ahead and what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna have Isaac and Hun combined into a group because Hun's going straight back to the house. I want you guys to roll an initiative. Peabody, I want you to roll initiative, and then I want either Bruce or Ren decide between you two who's gonna roll an initiative.
I'll roll initiative.
Let's change this music.
Is Tori and I rolling separately, or are we one roll?
Nah, pick someone.
I choose you, Andrea.
Okay. Was that just a d20? Or the dex, that's right.
I mean, technically it's a dex save, and then if you succeed, you go before the monsters. If you fail, you go after the monsters.
Right,
That's
Yeah.
and
in this
combat.
in this
If
case,
you
I'll
don't
just
roll
take-
well, Brianna has to play the whole session by herself. As Patsy.
That's right. Everyone fails. It's now a one-woman show starring Layard.
Every single one of the
Hey.
180 NPCs comes out.
That's right. That's fucking right.
I would
All
love
right,
the
we're just
punishment
That's
to be
not
watching
fair.
DM
Some
play
of
a
the
session by
NPCs
themselves.
are meat now, so there's not 180 anymore.
I'm gonna make more. I'm gonna make more meat.
I guess you could call it a meet and greet.
Hey.
Meat and beat.
Ooh.
Oh.
No.
I don't know about that one. We'll start with lowest, since technically it's higher
Yeah.
success. Sure.
Yeah.
So then we drift over to Peabody. You, as we left off, were still at the clinic. I don't know. I'll just put us on the overall map because it's got everyone where they need to be. So, what are your plans first in the macro before we kind of zoom in?
He wants to get everybody re-coordinated, like, and get back to the house because they have a ton of really vital information that they just got that he's
Mhm.
like, okay, this is super important for people to know.
Okay.
So that
then-
is the first thing. I'm gonna we'll roll a control to see if I even remembered that Bruce asked me to do the thing with the. I don't. It does not even cross his mind that he has that container of weird chemicals that Bruce handed him. Did he also give us the weird pesticide to see if we could figure out what was up with it?
Yep.
I'm just gonna completely out of his brain. It is just full of bee information now.
Understandable.
You are overcome with beef formation.
Terrible. A
We
horrible
got the
fate.
beef.
he has been bugged.
So then, I think we can probably handle you just heading back to the house. However, we'll address first, Hugo will say, I really think I should stay here. With everything that's going on, I'm just...
Are you confident you'll be alright alone?
I can stay locked up. Don't let anyone in unless I have proper information.
Just to, avoid suspicion?
No. Look, Alistair, someone is going to get hurt. It's only if what we just learned is true, it is only a matter of time. And I mean that is my role here, with the community, is to help if someone gets hurt. I can't just hide.
I know, I just... I don't like it. I don't like that you'd be isolated. I don't like that we have no idea how deep this goes
Look.
into the town.
I am what? It's half a block away. A jog, you know? So it's not like we're very far from each other.
He just kind of takes his glasses off for a second and rubs at his face. I know.
I'll stay locked up, and if something happens, I will call. I promise.
All right. You promise to just anything goes wrong, you're out of here.
Anything.
He will give him a nod and, pop his glasses back on.
Gives you a pat on the shoulder and kind of a little shake. Keeps them together for me.
Do my best.
And then with that, you are able to go back to the main house. Why would I ever kill your boy, Tori? That's silly. Angry face. You will be accompanied by Douglas and Hellings. So then we'll shift you over. You can just move yourself and I'll move the others. On the way, the small way back, oh, I've moved my entire map. No.
Oh no.
Control Z.
I got it, yeah. Douglas is very quiet. He's processing this information. And then we'll go ahead and touch base on Peabody arriving at home base. A little later here, we're gonna go ahead and pan across town further north, as our path goes from main streets to gravel to not even that. Something overgrown, something a little more ancient. And we're gonna go and meet up with Ren and Bruce as you all make your way towards the cannery by vehicle, right? You went back and grabbed your car.
Yes.
Change music here. And you are with Lillard. Is there anything you wanted to do before you go to the cannery proper?
I think since we don't know anything about what's happening with everyone else, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have anything I would need to go back for.
All right. Then it doesn't take you too long. The cannery isn't too far out of town. It was north of the Bog Boys location. And so you follow it and you're able to come across it easy enough, or more importantly, you're able to come across the water line, and then from there you see the large expanse and collection of crumbling buildings and the dock that they are near. Here, have a map.
A
Hmm.
map.
Oh.
Find yourself right here.
Map.
And Lillard is traveling with y'all. He's kind of keeping an eye out as you go, and he says, "So, what are we gonna do if we find her?"
Save her, take her back to where everyone else is, and get her checked out by a doctor? Probably?
Cool. So, you may move yourselves freely.
Yeah,
If you are interested in entering any of the buildings, let me
I
know.
do not
and I
have
can...
control over myself.
Little Ren is no movie?
Your bead!
No.
Not
No.
You start
The
off with a
bee is
little bit of
controlling you.
control of yourself.
No. I skipped stages. I'm terminally
You just-
bead.
Terminally bead.
Yeah.
Just got a
Straight to
little bit of
drone.
bee in you.
Unbeatable.
You approach this building that is right on the edge of the tree line. It's light blue and it has a tin roof that is long since rusted. And coming up upon it, you see broken windows, and I'll go ahead and give you the view of that here. I don't remember how to shift people to where I am, so I'm going to try and do that. But
I think it's
oh, I
shift
did
click.
it. There we go. And you see this brick building ahead of you, and a chair seems to be set up in front of it. There is no door, so there's nothing from stopping you from proceeding inside. So if you'd like to do that, let me know.
Yeah. Probably. I think we're mostly gonna look in the buildings, because if someone was gonna stash themselves, or if someone was going to be stashed by someone else, it'd probably be indoors.
Mm-hmm.
As far as we know in our not yet enlightened bee knowledge.
You step inside, and you have to step over clutter and debris. You come across what seems to have once been a table tennis table that has been graffitied. There seems to be some random items skewed around that have been brought here over time. Many of them has gathered dust. And as you walk in, Laird says, "A couple years back, we used to come up here. It was kind of our hangout place, but then it just got old."
No, just okay. Like old in a weird way, or just
No, just... He nudges a can with his foot. Stale, I guess.
Okay, well, maybe she came here. She remembered that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Hello?
Your voice bounces off of the cheap plywood walls and back to you. And you can hear the sounds of the wind outside and the waves from the river. But you don't hear a response.
Oh, all right. Well, let's stick together and look around here, and we can move on to the next building after we look in any crevices. Is there anywhere like you guys would especially go here?
We're at our main place. And he pats the table. Further down there was a shop. We sometimes plucked through to see if there was any cool garbage, but I don't know why she would go there.
Well, let's take a look. And I guess they search the area.
Yep. You can, if you would like, while searching this area, go ahead, one of you, and roll a search for me. And then while that is happening, I'm gonna go ahead and have another one of you roll a 1d5. So go ahead and split that up. It should be noted, since the pictures are not accurate, as you are starting to explore here, it is fast becoming night.
Right. Okay. Ooh.
All right. I thank you for not rolling a 20.
Alright, Nikki, you get to roll the d5.
Here I go.
4. All right. And then could you roll me a 1d10, please?
Oh, both of us?
I'll take both. I can work with that.
We were on a streak of one less than the maximum.
All right.
We got too
More
much
gold
after-
coins!
We got too much after the gold coins. They're cutting us off.
And just to make sure, guys, we do have I didn't remember if I typed it or not. I have music coming in from the Roll20, around 50%. In the master volume should be good for sounds and all that.
Yeah.
All right, so I consume what has been rolled here, and then let me go ahead and check what you find on your search. Someone started up the music again. Stop that. All right. So that was you that rolled it, right, Bruce?
Yes, I rolled the search. And then I rolled a 9.
You all are looking around, and you don't find anything really. No proof that Ashley was here or leads. But you, Bruce, as you're starting to head out, you stop as there's an office portion to this building. And at that office portion, there is a key rack with nothing on it but one single key on a keychain.
Hmm.
And you recognize the logo on that keychain. It's a dark purple. It definitely looks like it's been well loved over time or used. It's kind of a pleathery texture. But the logo on it is that of the Sub Rosa.
Hmm. We will pick that up.
You may add that to your inventory.
Okay.
And then you all proceed outside again. And Lillard scratches at the back of his neck, and he's like, oh man, this place, it doesn't feel so big until you have to search every piece of it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's getting dark. We can't stay too much longer.
Is there anywhere here you think she could have gone?
He kind of thins his lips into a line. I mean, we're thinking someone took her. So it's not a question of where she would have gone. It's where would someone else take her, you know?
Right, are there any doors that lock or places that are soundproofed?
Maybe not even like soundproof, just somewhere I don't know.
What's that bee noise? What's that bee noise? Bruce looks around. What's that bee noise?
You
Do we
look
hear that?
around yeah.
Oh, okay.
You look around and you see just casually fluttering past you, buzzing around a bit, and then proceeding on its merry little way is a flash of yellow and black. And it's not attacking you. But it is just going.
Bruce?
I think, yeah, Ren will,
It kind of it kind of comes in and loops around and kind of went through the window. And you're seeing it kind of like loop around again.
Ren's gonna, like, look at Bruce and then look to Lillard, and he's just gonna say to Lillard, like, hey, you saw that too, right?
Yeah, man.
Hey, so long story short, if you see any fucking bees, kill them.
Okay.
Is Bruce has put a couple pumps into the pesticide sprayer so it's pressurized and ready to go.
You pressurized your spray.
Is the bee like circling an area, or does it appear to be going somewhere?
It's sort of just in general circling the area. Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it. Sort of like, when a bee's looking around for pollen,
Right.
and it's just kind of ambiently drifting.
Can he tell where it's sort of centered on?
Go ahead and roll a control for me.
Okay. Huh. My baby boy winning so many coin flips on control.
He is the most controlled boy ever.
For it only being a 50-50, he sure succeeds a lot.
He's
sure
really
that
good
will-
at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can actually kind of tell that it's heading back towards this direction. It seems to be kind of focused on the outcropping of buildings. The large ones.
Okay. Bruce will kind of pull Ren aside and be like, if she was taken by them, the bees might be where she's at. So just be ready, okay?
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Don't worry about it. Just trying to consider if Ren knows anywhere that she might have gone. He's gonna kind of follow that bee.
Long story short, the bees have some kind of illness or something that if you get like stung by it, or if they linger around you too long, you get sick, really sick.
Yeah, if she got stung, maybe she's been, hurt and couldn't come for help, and that's why. So we should check the bees, because
What
where
kind of
she might
sick?
be injured. It was like coming this way to like. Runs towards that noise, that screaming.
You
Oh shit!
pick up the pace.
Yes.
And as you do, you make your way through this thin cropping of buildings, this alleyway that leads into a warehouse collection. And as you do, the screaming, it gets louder, but it's still almost muffled as you are hearing what sounds like someone screaming bloody murder.
Bruce is sprinting, trying to find where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Brenda's
He'll
not that
kick
far
a
behind.
door down if he has to.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and move yourselves and roll me a 1d5, please.
Oh,
As Lillard picks up the pace with you.
I would like to also. I have a question, Bree.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm running, is it possible that I can tag like just slightly behind Lillard and just check the back of his neck?
Yep.
Because Ren would have mentioned, Ren would have saw him scratching the back of his neck, and he is
Yeah.
worried.
I think we tried to look last time, and it said he was okay, but I can't remember.
Yeah,
You
he
saw
is not.
something was on his neck last time.
Ugh.
Yeah, he is not taking any chances.
Right.
You see that there is an irritation, like wound on his neck, as well as a tattoo.
Oh, that's right. We couldn't tell if it was. But I guess. Are we running into this fellow here?
You can go past him if you'd like.
Does it sound like the screams are coming from there?
Go ahead and fade something out here quick. You hear the screams are coming from this area, but you think it's further down. You think it is down this direction.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give it to you without saying, Ren, you know who the screaming belongs to. The voice is familiar enough.
Oh shit! Like oh, he wants to yell for her, but like, fucking, I think his eyes will, his eyes drift this way, sees the man, and like, there's no way he wouldn't be able to hear that. Like he's not going to. There's no way he doesn't hear that.
You can hear it, and you all start moving. You make eye contact with the men. There is a car there. And you see in bold letters on it, animal control.
Oh god. Bruce sprays pesticide in his face immediately.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
Holy shit, Bruce! My guy.
This is Dex, right?
Yes, it's a deck save.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Bree, did you do
Oh,
those
good.
screams yourself?
No, they're 3 different women edited together.
Jesus Christ. This is
I did edit them though,
horrifically
so
good.
that it has the reverb and everything.
You found the most terrifying screaming you could get.
You
I
really
looked.
did.
I looked hard.
Also, I fucking love Bruce. What a dude. Oh, my boy. Just blast this guy. You're in my way, blast this guy in the face.
Well, it's that and animal control, which we have established they used as a meeting place,
Yeah.
right?
You don't know that.
We
You
had
guys don't know
inferred.
that. We were given the information from Laird that there is a place on the outskirts of town that is the mincemeat factory. And you looked through the old mill and it was clear, and now you're in the salmon cannery and it is not
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah, but we found the what was it? Midnight
You guys
animal
did
control
find
note?
the meat at animal control at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah,
found
and
that.
we had at least Ren had inferred that this is no good. He thought it was emerald scale bullshit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, to be
thought it
fair,
was
also the
code.
very obvious screaming and the man being like, "No, it's fine."
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that as
like,
well.
this guy
That's
just
what
standing
pushed him
here.
over the edge of just instant.
All right. Go ahead, Bruce. You go first.
Okay. He sprays this man in the face with the pesticide.
Yep. All right. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. So that's a air assault attack. All attacks in the system automatically hit. So you don't have to worry about that. I'm actually going to give you. How are we gonna run this? This is kind of fun. Roll a 1d8 for me.
Okay.
Okay.
We.
And now roll a 1d4 for me.
Oh.
Okay. So, mark down a charge on your pesticide. What I'm establishing for this is it's going to do damage over time.
Okay.
And it also is a ranged attack, so if you're dealing with a swarm or something like that, it'll hit everything.
Okay. I don't
Um,
know if we got charges. I know I'm carrying 2 cans of pesticide.
Each can hold 3 charges.
Okay, so I'll just put that up to 6 and then
Yep.
-1.
So, without any hesitation, spray this man directly in the face. And he... and he holds his eyes and stumbles back and hisses in a breath as he kind of catches himself on the wall. Fuck.
And Bruce is running past, so I don't think he gets that far in this one round.
Yeah, you have 40 movement. I don't have this edited, so we're saying 20 will be max move for this.
Okay.
So you can get a little further.
Okay. He doesn't want to get too far anyways, because he doesn't want to leave the children behind. And he just goes, come on!
And with that, we get to the end of Bruce's turn and move on to the enemy turn.
Our enemies?
And this man wipes at his eyes and coughs to clear his throat. It's very clear that this was not a wonderful experience for him. But he wipes his eyes and he just says, "Just leave it. Just leave it."
And Bruce says, what the fuck do you mean she's screaming?
He looks over at you. He just gives the eyes red now, watery, small shake of his head. No. But he doesn't say anything else. He will not be taking an action this turn.
Okay.
You may go, Ren.
Shit. Well, I mean, as long as this guy is not immediately going after Bruce, he is going to keep eye contact with him, at least like keep focused on the guy as he runs past him in case he does anything. But he is immediately following Bruce.
You may go. I don't know if this is a good idea, Ren.
Fucking Ashley is in there, man. Come on.
You can go ahead.
You don't have to come in, just...
Is that where you're...
I think. Well, he's gonna stop like as Lillard's talking to him, and then come back and like put his arms on his shoulders, like, "Fucking come on, man!" And he's immediately gonna run toward Bruce, like.
you hear the sound coming from this door.
Well, it's our Bruce's turn again then, right?
Yep.
All right. He's, ready to start spraying.
The door is closed. I assume you kick it open.
He will attempt to kick it open. Yes.
It's not even locked. And so you put your foot against the door and it opens easily. And you see a little girl over Ashley. She is bloody with knife wounds and her arms are up. And you can see red and gatherings of meat and the sound of distant bees. The little girl looks up at you and smiles. You have an action to spray, Bruce.
There's bees everywhere?
No, there's just a little girl.
I'm not sure he's at spray a little girl levels yet. But she's holding a knife?
She is actively stabbing Ashley.
He is going to try to, foot shove her away. Not kick her, but, get a foot on her back or chest and just shove.
Mm-hmm.
And
Go ahead and roll
get
a
away.
strength.
Huh?
Go ahead and roll a strength.
What? Yeah, it was time for a failure.
You all find one of the missing children of the Briars, Lorraine. You go to kick her, and she... The thing is, it's not... Or shove her back, right? The thing is that it's not that you missed. It's that she's stronger than you. As you push, and she holds strong. She shifts on her knees as the gore under it makes her slip backwards, and pushing her towards the concrete as the skin on her knees skins against the concrete.
Get Ashley!
Help me! Help me! So, with initiative, do they still go before Ren, or can Ren go next?
Well, so it was me, monsters, Ren, me, so it's monster. So we're
it stays
sort
in
of
that.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my first time doing proper...
We're sort of doing a group now, right? We're in a group now of him going after, or me going after him, but it's just that first action.
We're just gonna call this bees. And... Ren, the next couple of seconds go very quickly. For you. Let me double check your position just to make sure I've got this correct. Yep, okay. You move forward and you're at the door and you see this horrible, violent, bloody scene. And then you hear a click as a hammer is pulled back. And then you hear, Ren! And a gunshot.
Fuck.
And the Lord is falling towards the ground.
What the
As
fuck?
the man behind you has pulled out a gun, very calmly. And he intended to shoot you, but, well, someone got in the way.
Oh.
Ren, it's your turn.
Oh, he is. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, the plan was to go after to help Bruce. The new plan is immediately retaliating.
Mhm.
He still has his switchblade that he picked up. He is immediately going after whoever just pulled that trigger.
It was the same man that you
Yeah.
passed.
Yeah. So he's immediately pulling that out and attempting to go after him.
All right. You may do so. As Lillard holds his well, it was head level, so he's holding where he's been shot in the head.
Oh god.
But by the way, I'm assuming I should roll a control save or take some control damage for the scene.
Yeah, let's do that.
Same with me.
Thank you
I'm
for
sure.
reminding me.
You're welcome.
I fear for the lives of our boys.
Right.
Yeah, I would
can I
imagine
get-
me too with everything.
Oh, but I have 1 stability, so it'll reduce my...
Take 3 control damage, please, Bruce. Stability soaks 1.
Okay. And then, I think you said it was temporary, it's used up, that was the keychain?
Yes, that was the prized Barney keychain.
Yes. Oh, HP... Oh, my HP... I
and
should have
then-
HP.
Ren, your friend just got shot, so you also get a control.
Yeah. Oh
You're
god, really? Oh wow.
As
I'll
he
take it.
is hit the ground, but he's still moving. He's still moving, that means he's not dead. And you run at this man. At the only animal control personnel there is in town, James. And you try to stab. Can you roll damage for me, please? And where are you stabbing?
I think he's going. I think he is quite literally going for the throat.
Got it.
This is strength.
No, you don't have to roll to hit. You just roll your damage. So 1d6.
Ah, okay. Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. Alright. You stab for the throat. And your switchblade, which has already seen blood, already seen a throat, sails through his skin like butter. There's some resistance from his coat. But aside from that, you get a really good shot as he doesn't. You can't really even make much of a noise as you cut cords, and you just hear and a wet
shit.
squelch as blood comes out of his mouth and hits the floor. He is still standing.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a tiny version of the outside over here so we can see what's going on.
Okay.
So
Bruce went
what's going
inside, so
on
he's like here.
up. Yeah, so the building is like right here and you're inside. Ren, you were here. He is here. Lillard is down between you. You have hit him. He is bleeding. I have a token for this. Let's go.
God damn, and there's already blood like right where I went for. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And
This
then would
is
be
so
up next
good.
to him now, probably, actually. Yeah.
And you're looking in his face, Ren. It's been a long time since you've really talked. You mainly only saw James when he'd pick Brea up after she babysat you. So it's not like you were terribly close. Your hands shake as they hold the blade. Bruce, you're up.
Oh,
Oh, the little girl hasn't attacked you. I'm sorry.
yeah, I was.
She has been distracted as she stops and with her free hand she kind of shoves the rest of the meat that she had just pried off Ashley into her mouth, and looks up at you with these big brown doe eyes, and tries to bring her knife directly into your thigh as she just doesn't really even say anything, doesn't even make noises that really are akin to human, as much just garbled speech. There's not a lot of humanity left here. And go ahead and take for me. Ooh, wrong die. 3 points of damage. If you have armor, you can reduce it by 1.
Okay, I do.
All
My
right.
girlfriend's jacket.
Let me know if you go below your HP threshold and start taking
Okay,
strength
I have not
and
yet.
or mental damage.
I have not yet.
Perfect.
Luckily, Bruce rolled maximum for health.
Mm-hmm. Ashley is trying to crawl and get up immediately. She is bloody all over. Her legs have been stabbed. Her chest has been stabbed. It is a miracle she is alive. And she immediately starts crawling behind you, Bruce. Just
And he is also stepping between her and the girl as best he can.
help! Help! You're
I'm here to help.
What is wrong with them? What the fuck's what's wrong with these people?
I don't think Bruce has the headspace to respond to that at this moment.
Nope, it goes in one ear and out the other. There's a knife in your thigh.
Yes. He is going to pesticide the girl. He's hoping this will have good effects against the bee people. Is it a D8 and then a D4 again?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Go ahead and roll your d4. She will be taking 1 point of damage over the course of 4 rounds.
Okay.
As you spray, she goes.
And can I, for like my movement, attempt to help Ashley up and start moving towards the door?
Go ahead. You're a big guy, so I'm thinking you can probably pick her up, but we're gonna go ahead. This is a very wet area.
Yeah.
Break a dex roll for me.
Woo! Come on!
Alright. You don't slip on the blood as you feel your foot kind of lose friction. Almost hydroplane, if you will,
Right.
over the slick here.
And Bruce will say, "Don't come at me again, I'll hit you," and he will grip his wrench that he has.
He'll hit me, he'll hit me!
But
She continues.
At least he's taking the knife with him if he's scrambling away.
Yep. Your movement will get you to the edge of the doorway on the outside with Ashley. I will make. I'm just going to shrink Ashley and give her to you.
Okay.
Congratulations on your new Ashley. Alright. Actually, alright, and then we're to the bees. So then, Bruce, immediately there is the sound of naked feet behind you as the little girl runs and the tops of her toes skid over the concrete. And here and there, she steps on sharp objects, doesn't even seem to care, and lunges at you as you are taking her meal.
Okay.
Cake, for me,
Mm.
the dice is rolling. 4 points of damage.
All right, that is my first hit to health by 1 point.
All right, let's go wounds.
Wahoo! Strength save to see if I'm critically wounded, right?
That's the one.
Yep. Whew!
You're good. All right. As she lunges after you and you're moving, the knife skids down, blocked partially by the jacket, but still getting a good gash on your backside. But you continue forward and are not slowed by it, the adrenaline carrying you forward step by step. And with your momentum, the camera pans outside into the dark, where Lillard is on the ground and Ren is in front of James, knife in his throat. And I don't think James wants you with that. He is he's actually going to try and push you away. Can you make a strength save for me, please?
Oh shit.
And you feel yourself kind of get lifted a bit as his fist clenches in your shirt, and he pushes you back, throwing you backward. Make a dex for me, please, to see if you can keep your knife.
Oh, come on, man.
The knife is still embedded in his throat. And you kind of skid backwards, not too far away, but at least you're off of him. And he is looking at you with critical disappointment. And there is a little bit of something else in there too. Go ahead and make a control for me. There's a lot going on though, so it's not going to be the easiest of rolls. You made it.
Ooh.
Oh.
There's concern. There's concern for you. And he, as Bruce drags Ashley out, he's actually kneeling down to check Lillard. And at first you think, oh, he's gonna take him, he's gonna hurt him, he's gonna do something. But he helps him up. And he holds him so that he doesn't crumble again because he's standing unsteady. And there's a moment, Ren, where you and Lillard make eye contact. And there is horrific conflict in his eyes. Because he doesn't want to hurt you.
Oh, this motherfucker.
And we're going to switch over to the other group.
Breathe of evil.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
The bees are like, no, we wanted this one.
Or they could have enough of their personality left that they're like, okay, we have to preserve the hive, but man, my friend,
my friend, Bruce here in
my
a bad
potential
spot.
beady buddy,
my buddy, my beady, if you will.
Yes.
The camera pans back across town, away from the blood and the gore and the violence, to a much quieter scene. As everyone reunites at the Hun household, night is falling outside quickly. It already has, honestly. Your friend should be back eventually. Bree works to vanquish the bee noise that she forgot she had on loop. Thank you. And with everyone reconvened, it's up to you all where you go next.
Did Brenda and Bruce make it back to say where they were going, or is it?
They did
Like,
let
we
you
have
know
no
they were
idea.
going to the salmon cannery.
Okay.
They'd asked if you'd wanted to come with. You'd said you were going to stick back with the kids.
I believe the idea was they'd be back by nightfall.
All right, and it's nightfall now.
It's getting around there. Timeline-wise, roughly, so when you all are kind of grouping up, the salmon cannery group is roughly starting to hear Ashley scream. So you guys are behind them. And the group gathers. And I imagine there's some information you want to share.
Pull everybody into the dining room for a debriefing on all of the stuff that we learned, I think. It was
Albion and his eating will be moved. Are your children allowed to listen into bee information? Or are they put somewhere else?
There's a guest room we
he'll-
could huddle them into.
Yeah, he'll huddle the 3 youngest into a guest room to play something.
Beth
He
will
brought
play
the
Trouble
model
with
toys
them.
and stuff. Things. Yeah. He'll let
Kay's asleep. So
Viv listen in.
You're gonna get a strong suggestion from the doctor not to do that. And that
She's already
kids-
aware. She already saw it.
There's probably a lot that she doesn't need to know, though. It's heavy.
Viv, I'll update you with a well, more of the fun blood and gore, not the bad stuff.
promise?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
TLDR.
Should I let Beth know she can be out here?
I'll give her the update same time.
Okay. She shoots you a dirty look, Peabody, on her way out.
God forbid I don't want the child to hear that the people that she has grown up with and that are her friends and that she loves dearly are potentially eating people.
Full of bees.
There's one more seat at
And
the
they're
table
are
for
full
you.
of bees and they're not her friends anymore.
Yeah, I think Hun is standing. Yeah, he's just
Mhm.
standing.
So you can RP out the updates if you'd like. If you'd like to do them out of character, it's
Mhm.
however you guys want to handle it.
Well, first off the cuff, where's Hugo?
He decided to hang behind at the medical clinic. He wanted to be there in case anyone came in with injuries.
Feel like we should have some kind of buddy system, not just solo hanging.
I know. I didn't like it either.
I agree,
But-
but at least he knows what's going on. You're not in the
Look,
dark.
He said he
and
If
would.
it's an absolute problem, after this, I can go back.
I appreciate that.
Right.
Once Ren's back, anyway.
Nothing stopping them from just busting down a door with knives.
You did it before.
Hun's mom shrugs her shoulder like, fair point.
Frown, big frown.
Oh, out of character, does Hun know where the brothers are? Did they part ways then? Or they just
which
stayed
one?
at their place? Kurt and
Oh,
Dawn.
Dawn and Kurt.
They would have stayed back.
Okay.
If anything, to recoup. But also someone's fucking with their shit.
That's true. Their
Hmm.
generator was fucked with.
I'm just gonna drop in here since you talked about buddy system. This is where Isaac would kind of update them on where Bruce and Ren went off to. Buddying up at the cannery.
Cannery?
Yep.
Is that an oh shit glance?
Well,
Yeah, that is an oh shit glance.
Something we should know.
Peabody just kind of sucks in a deep breath through his teeth. We got a lot of information from Laird.
Did you bug him?
He did that himself. He had already taken the thing out by the time we got him out of the prison cell.
Shit, that's kind of talented.
I'm not entirely sure how he managed that, but
Oh, back of his head. That's nuts.
he gave us the breakdown of what he knew. He was a bastard about it, but he said that everyone at the scale is compromised. It's a hive location where they're taking people to be either converted or broken down into meat to be fed to the bees. He mentioned 2 other locations where they're doing that.
But the
One of
cannery,
them-
for sure.
He said in somewhere at the outskirts of town. And the other one was the Sub Rosa in town.
Okay, so we don't know. We just sent them to a meat factory.
Possible? He never said which part at the edge of town, but
Whose call are we taking?
hell,
I was say, did someone else fail control there?
The boy system's good, and I think they had like
Take
2 or
mine.
3. But if that's like a stronghold area,
Keys.
are they're just immediately going. He just grabbed Enzo and is like on his way.
She passes the keys and says, I'm getting the call ready. Be out in 10 max.
Fuck. Peabody looks definitely more rattled now as preparations begin and tries to basically just speed through the summary as best he can. We got from Liard that the town is becoming a big hive. He said Brea's at the center of it, that she is the queen. She's preparing the place like a nest for her baby. They have a hierarchy. They have people who act as recruiters, as generals. Katarina's someone who's been going around town recruiting people. He thinks that Father Ramsey is possibly someone else who's high up in the order. There's people who act as their muscle, as hunters that gather people for meat. James, his brother's one of them. There are scouts. There are people who go around town getting information. He outed the Wilkes boys. That's about as many
had a run
names as
into
we
them.
got. Shit,
Speaking
well,
of, they know I'm not part of the hive anymore.
mm,
They took my gun.
Yeah, the youngest one has her gun.
Okay, okay.
He tried to hide in their car.
I mean, that makes sense if they're gathering information on people. But shit.
How many people we need for cannery?
Don't know. I don't want to break us up too much. I think we need people here. I think you running into them and the fact that they know puts the house on the map. I think we are solidly in their radar now.
Haven't experienced this first place. If they're in trouble out there, we gotta get going sooner than later.
Mm.
Both Ren and Brucey are out there, so I volunteer. I can go in the car.
I'll glance over towards Douglas and Hun.
Douglas is playing with the hems of his jacket nervously, staring down at the table.
We need people
What kind of
here at
damage?
least to keep an eye on the kids, to get them out if anyone comes around.
I can stay.
So we'll start packing up for maybe another move.
I can put people up for the night if we need to get out of here.
Well,
But
while you are gone, we can start to get everything together.
Yeah.
If not your house, mine has plenty of room as well.
nod and I think he is debating heavily on whether he needs to leave in case people are hurt so he can be an on-scene doctor, or to stay here because it is a lot of their best able-bodied people who are immediately going, we have to go out and get them. And there are still injured people here. Beth is still injured. Isaac is still injured.
Can't prove it.
Well, Isaac's going, to be fair.
Yeah. But still, it is an internal debate that is going on right now.
If we need another base and one way to really fuck them up, they saw us packing and leaving my place. If we actually turned it around and used that as another base of operation, I don't know if they'd actually see it coming.
It's possible.
It's still really close to where they know we are right now.
We're coming up on
That's
time.
true. Yeah, we gotta go.
Go.
Mr. Hunt, do you have a weapon of some kind?
I do. Of a gun.
I'll do
Where?
more than enough.
He pulls it out of where he's stashing it on his person.
Do you have another weapon of some kind?
I've a knife. And he pats his other
I think
side.
I think she needs one.
Hand out.
He he'll hold both and give her the choice.
She takes the gun.
Okay.
And immediately starts hup, hup, hup.
You lot alright on your own?
We'll be fine.
Well- Oh, Han is staying?
He's gonna
Han really
stay-
wants to
stay
go.
with his mama.
Yeah, Han really wants to go, but we need some. They know Han's a part of it, right? They slash his fucking tires.
Yeah, I'm assuming that we had a fairly comprehensive breakdown before we got into the very big oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Will you permit a mild hand wave of Hun was like, "This is what happened to me," and then we were like, "This is what
That's fine.
Okay.
with
Yeah.
the bees," and so now everybody knows about the like. This is how you can tell if somebody's full of bees.
That's perfectly fine, because we all, out of character, know the information.
Yeah, we did the
Mhm.
whole breakdown at the beginning.
Imparting it to
And then Isaac was like, "Wait a minute, the cannery," and we're like, "Whoa, shit, the cannery!"
Okay.
Whoa, cannery!
there is a priority afoot.
So everyone knows now except for Bruce and Ren.
Your
Mhm.
mother puts a hand on your shoulder.
He's basically your boy. Go, I'll call up the other two friends of yours and get their little tushies down here.
Thanks, Mom. And yeah, he just needed permission to go. he is out.
Aw.
What is their number?
It's and he tells her the number.
She will note it, and she's going to call Don and Kurt for protection.
Good mom.
Post this news. You get group hugged by your children and Beth. We're just gonna.
Peabody is going to make the suggestion that somebody should call Hugo as well, and warning that they might have incoming people. Just because we are all super tense about what's happening now.
I feel like Mama Han has now become like the phone operator.
she's the woman in
You
the
just-
chair.
As you're passing by, she just makes an okay sign. Good luck out there, all of you.
The okay sign is like a little like off mark because obviously she can't see
Yeah.
them.
Be safe, Dad. Tyler.
Second I had to grab. There. This is her.
Yes. Tyler, without knowledge of the situation, is like,
Can you bring me back something cool?
Oh, yeah, I'll try.
Okay.
Get you something. Oh,
Metal.
we'll be at the cannery side. Are you kids keep having trouble?
Okay.
love you, Dad.
Love you,
Dad.
too.
Don't be stupid. Baps you
We'll
with
be
back
right
the
back.
head.
I've got Helen's looking after me.
Okay.
Let's go an axe, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
And just got a gun.
It's
Good
shrugs his shoulder. It's the arguments are getting better as you go.
There are 2 cars here already, right? Because Douglas's is here and Peabody's is here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Enzo's is here as well.
Enzo's is here. Well, Enzo's is about, or no?
She's loading it up right now for folks. So
Okay, so it's is 2 cars going out?
let's see how many people you got. You got 1,
'Cause
2,
we will have
3,
4. However,
4.
we know it's at least going to be Bruce and Ren.
You'll probably want another car.
So we can take Hun's, or I'm sure Matthew has his as well.
I think he does. Yes.
Motorcycle.
What?
Isaac has a motorcycle.
You're not taking your motorcycle.
You're not doing it.
Puts the peg stand back up.
It just gets shuffled into the car by Matthew.
Okay,
Is
got
Peabody
an
going or
idea.
staying?
I don't know.
Is he sitting in indecision?
I think he is. he is pacing the dining room and he is going around to the windows and like pulling the shades because he's fucking paranoid that the house is a target now because Hun mentioned that his tires had been slashed and Isaac mentioned the Wilks were skulking around. So they know that they're here, but he is also like, shit, they just walked into a potential pile of bees, and if they need a doctor on site, I should go over there.
Mm-hmm.
But also the children are in the house, and the like if he walks out, it is our boy Douglas, it is our injured friend Beth, and it is our blind elderly mother to wrangle a bunch of kids and try to escape with them if anything comes after them. He is in a dilemma. He's not having a great time.
Everyone else gets out to the car. You may notice the Peabody absence at that point.
And for me, I think it tracks that Peabody would stay behind. He's both able-bodied and also, like, I don't think we want our doctor's front line.
Correct.
I don't know, you might
consider. Yeah. But also, doctors are very precious right now if people get bead.
But we did call Kurt and Dawn, and we did call and say, get Hugo over here, that he should be alerted that shit's going south immediately.
I do love the idea that Hugo talks you into letting him stay. He's
And
there
then-
for like 5 minutes and call. Yeah, get your butt over here.
he's there-
Actually.
he's there for like half an hour to an hour, and then it's like, yeah, we need to get out of there.
Well, people are piling into cars, Peabody. What's your choice?
Ellings is leaving you all. He is. If it is
Oh.
taking longer than 7 minutes, he is going without you.
Isaac will go in first car, whatever's heading out right away.
All right, that'll be Enzo, Hellings, and you, Isaac.
Fuck.
Oh, okay.
Fuck it. Fuck. As soon as like the sound of doors starting to close occurs from outside, just goes over to Douglas, hand on the shoulder.
Looks at you.
Keep the fort held down. I can't let them walk out there
I will, I promise.
without someone who can help if there's trouble.
I'll keep the kids safe.
Nods, just backup should be here pretty quick. And take a step back and follow out the door.
Be careful.
We'll do our best.
You know, this is a situation kind of similar. Something in the past.
Shut up! Shut up!
A house full of children. The
Yeah.
only thing we're missing is Mercy.
No, they have backup.
It's fine.
Hugo is right next door, and they have the fellas coming.
Has
fine,
Douglas been
it's-
extra involved in reporting lately? You know what happened last time you left Douglas? Oh, no.
All right. This is group number 1. Fuck you, Peabody. They're gone. You're going with Hun.
You're coming with me. You're in Hun's car, and yum.
Yep.
All right, both groups roll for me a 1d6. And we'll use that to determine how late you are to the party. Tori, you are the only player character in the other group, so
Oh. Oh yeah, I suppose I am. What am
Now
I
is
rolling?
it-
1d6?
1d6.
yeah.
Does low mean a low amount of time passes, or
Wouldn't you like to
6
know
is
what a
good?
long-
So
I actually got stuck at a stoplight.
The one stoplight in town. Fuck.
Han and
That
all.
has
Han
to
and
be the Hun.
You're telling me that Matthew Hellings, the man who ran over mimics as he floored it,
Right? I was about to
Look,
say.
would obey a traffic law
There-
when he thinks
I
that
am
his
saying
son.
Hun got stuck. Hellings is going.
I mean, fair. It was probably like an extra minute of, Hun was getting ready to go, and he
Mhm.
got the hold on a second, and Peabody jumped in the car.
What this means is basically Hun and Peabody, you guys are gonna arrive around after Isaac and crew arrives.
Okay.
Okay. You will be taking. I'll allow you to roll, and then we'll figure out where you end up in the initiative order at that point.
Okay. So once initiative hops.
Yes.
Okay.
And we transition back to the battle that is occurring, the place that is on everyone's minds, and the race to get there before something terrible happens, as if it hasn't already. All right. So I believe we left off at the end of the bee's turn. So I'm gonna need to roll something very quickly to see if the last member is taking their turn. He is not. As
Ugh.
Lillard is profusely sweating. He looks ill. Blood is running down his face from where a hole rests in it. The blowback towards the front, so it's just a terrible, ugly crater. And he's like, I'm sorry, man.
I don't think Ren responds. He is seeing red right now.
You gotta go. You gotta take Ashley. And you're up, Ren.
Okay, so
Child takes 1 damage.
this guy, is he back upright, or is he still kind of kneeling down?
He's back upright. He's actually
Oh.
holding Lillard kind of half on his shoulder right now.
Does it look like he could reach for his gun and shoot again?
Yes.
Okay,
It
well,
is still in hand.
Is it pointed at him?
No, he's currently focused on Lillard. He's got
Okay.
eyes on you, but
He is then, I think, at least to try and get the gun out of his hands. He's going to go for the arm that has the gun and just try and put enough. He's gonna try and hit it as hard as he can to get it to knock out of his hands.
I'm gonna try and disarm him.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll a strength for me.
Oh fuck
All
yeah!
right.
Yeah!
You run
Yes!
over and you kind of push off the wall to get more momentum, and you, with all of your might, bring your arms down together on his wrist to shake his arm, and it is enough that you are able to wedge the gun out of his hand as his hand involuntarily opens. As like,
Now, question,
it
Bree.
clatters to the ground.
Oh, okay. That was going to be my next question. Could I grab it right away?
Make a dex. Make a dex. I will allow you to try and make that sick move. It'll be the end of.
Oh,
Oh my
fuck
god!
yeah!
Holy shit! You are your father's son. It is not unrealistic that your father has trained you in some amount of fighting, to be fair, but holy shit. You disarm him, hitting his wrist hard, and as the gun drops, you immediately snatch it up. As a trade of weapons is made, your knife in his throat, his gun in your hand. Do you want to take any movement?
He is, I think, now that he's seemingly in control of the situation, he's going to slowly back up to like kind of be in line with Bruce,
All right.
and like, and he can hear what's going on with the girl, right?
Oh yeah, you hear deranged child noises. Oh, I need to give your bees back. Sorry.
I think he's still seeing enough red to like try and like threaten the child with the gun as a way to like get the fuck away from him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna like he's initially gonna be pointing it at the two in front of him, and then like if they're not gonna move, he then kind of like backs up to where he can easily get both of them within like just a wrist flick of each other.
Mm-hmm. So you're roughly like here then? Or move yourself.
I would say maybe like I don't know about there. How far is Bruce out of the door?
He's just
He's-
coming out of the door.
Just outside it, like still going through it, and or like a step outside.
Okay, then he's not gonna be like fully like trained on both then, because he doesn't have like the clearest shot. But he is going to like slowly kind of turn to where once you get out of the door, he then has both of them that he can wave the gun at if necessary.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say
Okay.
like where he's at right now is pretty accurate, maybe like here.
Okay. Sounds good. They're on their way. They're driving. Around this time, they're starting to piece together at the table the information they had. And realize that two people that are very dear to them may be in danger. Bruce, you're up.
So I think he did say that he was going to hit her, but he's also like half clinging to Ashley, and so I
Mhm.
don't think it's totally reasonable. And also, it's really hard to hit a small child with a wrench. So I think he's gonna try to pesticide her again.
All right, you may pesticide the child.
All right. He holds it down this
Ooh.
time, not just a spritz in the face, but a like.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a I'm blinding you. It's a like trying to get it.
And give me that 1d4, please. All right. You do a large burst of the pesticides, and you will catch it just as the girl is starting to like try and move to pursue you, and so it just all goes straight into her eyes, her nose, her mouth. But more importantly, as she kind of turns to try and get her head away from it, it gets in her open wounds. The large, toothy gash in her arm, and the cuts on her face and her hands. And she screams a shrill scream as it burns. And the pot-marked flesh within her writhes against this.
I'm sorry.
All right, you have started to do stat damage.
Yay!
Good.
All right. Would you like to take movement?
Yeah, he is. I think since they're there, he'll move this way.
Okay.
Not that there's much place to run in this direction, but
You've got, I would say you have 10 carrying Ashley. You can make a dex for 20.
sure, I'll make a dex. If I like fail, will that have him fall down or something?
Not the same red mark. It's just. All right, go ahead and move 10.
Yeah, I think that's about 10.
Got it.
Where he is at?
I'll give you control of Ashley as well. As she is clinging to you and just sobbing into your shoulder and just pure adrenaline, trying to stumble with you, seemingly barely like cognizant of exactly what's going on, just adrenaline drunk. You don't know how long she's been fighting, but it seems like you got here just in time. All right.
I'm in a bad place now.
It's B time. Little Lorraine just got sprayed the fuck in the face. She also takes another point of damage. Alright. That's gonna do more stat damage. Her eyes are streaming tears. They're bloodshot. And she has a decision. She looks back and forth. And you see her look up. He nods, she nods, and she starts running after these two. And I will roll a 1d2 if she goes after Ashley or Bruce. Bruce!
No.
As, once again, it's knife to meet you. However, she goes for a swing and she stumbles forward and she slashes without any training and it skims against that jacket you are wearing. That
Thank you,
thick
Enzo.
leather jacket. There's no damage is done. Ooh, that might not be enough. That is not enough. He does get an extra roll, though, because it's you. Lillard gets off of James's shoulder and steadies himself against a wall. Yeah, I can't. Come on, James, I can't. James spits some blood as he's coming after you, Ren. I think he wants his gun back. Go ahead and roll a strength for me to keep it as he reaches forward to try and grab at it.
Damn it! No. Oh.
How I'm gonna run it is since you had to make 2 checks, he's not just gonna instantly disarm you, but he does have a hand on your wrist. And you're not gonna be able to easily shoot him unless you roll for it. And he just come here.
Fuck you.
You're up, Ren.
He is. Can I tell, like, how hard he's grabbing his wrist right now? Like, how tight is this grip?
He's not doing damage.
Okay.
But he is a fully grown man, and he is definitely gripping your wrist with force.
Yeah, I think now that he's in fucking range, he's going for the knife and trying to grab it back.
Pull it out?
Yeah.
I'll give you, You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Roll a dex. You're gonna get damage no matter what. This is to determine if you get grievous damage.
Oh.
Alright. So, here are your options. You can grab the knife and pull it out, and you will be armed with a knife and a gun. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You can grab the knife and yank it to get him to let go. Or you can drive it in for 1d12 damage.
Ooh. Well, either way, if I do end up driving it in, do I get to keep the knife, or is it still going to be stuck?
It's still gonna be stuck if you drive it in.
Okay. He wants at least something in case he gets the upper hand. He will yank it out.
Okay. You yank it out. Go ahead and roll 1d6. As you make a whole new airway. His spare hand immediately comes to hold his throat. But your wrist is still held, and you are still in place. You can try and make a strength to pull away.
I would definitely like to do that. Fuck.
He's got you. You pull,
Damn it.
but he's stronger. Everyone is starting to load into the cars. The 10-minute timer is ticking. Bruce.
All right, I think this time she's getting bashed because he needs her to get away from him. Crunch.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Bruce snuffs the light out of this child's eyes.
Bruce, you bring the wrench down, and there is a wet crack as skull caves beneath metal. And you see where her head indented.
No!
And she stumbles back and falls to the ground from the force. Oh my god, you killed a child. Oh my god, oh my god, she's getting up.
Ah!
The fuck?
She's holding her head and she's starting to cry. Huffs and incomplete breaths and hyperventilation. Your wrench is bloody and you may move.
I guess I'll make the dex roll to see if we can put 20 feet. I don't know if that'll stop her from coming after it. Okay.
Alright, you can do 20 feet. The nice thing is you're doing dex damage, so she can't go as far as you anymore.
Oh.
Alright.
I think that's either that's a control. I think that's card worthy, perhaps, to see how he reacts after this goes down.
We'll get there once you survive. Adrenaline is carrying you right now.
That's true.
You don't even process the fact that you almost murdered a child. You'll get to think about that later.
He just, flung his arm out and didn't realize how good he did.
You are so good at wrench. Or maybe she's just that fragile. Oh my god, this kid is made of fucking metal. Alright. She's still coming! I rolled to see if she's able to get over the pain. And she needed to roll below a 5. But she's sprinting, stumbling, leaving a trail of blood in her wake as it oozes out of her head. And she's half falling over. As she's bringing the knife down. And this time it's not on you. As she tries to sink it into Ashley's leg.
Can he try to put himself between them?
I will allow a dex.
Okay.
Alright, you can take the hit if you'd like.
Yeah, he will.
Alright, you pivot Ashley out of the way. She takes a surprised inhale and instead of being stabbed in the leg, you are stabbed in the side. But it doesn't sink in far. This jacket is fucking killing it. Take 2 damage.
Woo, so 1 damage, or
Nope,
did you already
that's
subtract
already
it?
accounting.
Okay. Well,
Though you need to make a strength save, I
I
think.
do. Oh, Jesus!
Oh, thank God!
Yeah, Bruce.
Bruce is a fucking tank right now. God
As
damn.
a reminder for stat damage, I think this was a misconception we originally have, but I really like this misconception, so I'm running with it. You can distribute the damage either to your dex or strength. It doesn't have to be
Okay.
all to strength. So if you want to redistribute your stats,
I'll
the
just keep
damage
it where it's
taken.
at right now.
Okay.
It was a misconception because dex is supposed to be non-lethal damage.
Yeah,
That's how that
I know.
works. But yeah.
We had run it, I think, under the confusion the first time, but I really liked how
Yeah.
that felt as a player. It
Yeah.
gave me a lot of agency, so I'm running with it.
Okay. Sounds good. Doubles our health, basically, so...
Exactly. uh,
I guess that would just mean you make a dex save instead of a strength save for non-lethal damage, perhaps?
probably. Ren, you have pulled the knife from James. And you are holding his gun. He's already got a hold on your wrist. Yeah, no, this seems like the right time for it. Be right here. He puts a hand on your shoulder, and he's sputtering blood. And you see he coughs once, twice, and just blood, gore, some sticky substance coats you. And it feels like almost, instantaneously, it feels like it's almost like crystallizing, almost like it's hardening. It is strong.
What the fuck?
Go ahead and roll a 1d4 for me, please. This is the amount of stress damage you'll be taking.
Oh,
You take 1 point of damage. You cannot move unless you succeed a dex save on your turn.
is this straight to health?
This is to your health, your HP, until you run out of HP. Then let me know when that happens.
Okay, reminder, I also have jacket.
Jacket is for physical.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure any damage you've taken so far, physical,
Yeah.
-1 from your armor.
Yeah.
And that's for each hit.
Yeah. I actually think he's gotten hit yet up to this point.
Lillard doesn't want to hurt you, and this guy's been pretty merciful too. He was going to shoot you, though. It's just, your friend got capped for you.
Yeah.
Speaking of your friend,
Yeah.
he's still holding in. As he has stumbled back, and he is, like, in the corner between this wall and the car, and he is, like, hunched in a near fetal position, just, like, holding his head, shaking, heavy breathing, trying to hold any scrap of humanity he has, not to hurt the people he cares about.
Oh, this fucking dude. Oh.
You're up.
Okay. When you say move, is that just like any physical action he tries to do, or is it just to like actually do movement?
You are stuck in place unless you roll a dex. It's basically an incapacitation attack.
Okay, yeah, he's going to at least try and get free of whatever the hell this is.
This horrible fibrous mass that smells sweet.
Yeah, that fucking nobody knows about yet. At least he doesn't think so. Yes!
You start to shake yourself violently. You will not be stuck here. You will not be in this disgusting growth. You are leaving. You break 3. You may take your action.
Oh. I think with his with the free hand he has with the knife, he's immediately gonna go for the hand that is gripping his.
Mm-hmm.
To try and get him to like let go of him for a second so he can run.
All right. Strength.
Fuck, man.
You're still stuck with him,
God damn it, this dude is so
pull.
fucking strong.
but he's got an iron grip.
Fuck off!
Next round, car 1 will arrive. Bruce.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute.
You good?
I think Bruce is telling himself, she's a zombie, she's a zombie, she's a zombie. And he's gonna swing again. So, let's see your last little wrenchy wrench.
By the way, let me know if it's getting too late for anyone. We'll go through the. Oh my god.
And my god, that child is cleaved in half.
Oh my god.
Bruce, you're really good at darts, which means you're pretty damn good at aim. You bring the wrench down to the same place that you just hit, deepening the dent, smashing into brain. It's a zombie. It's a zombie. If you kill the brain, it dies. It's a zombie. If you kill the brain, it dies. If you kill the brain, it dies. She looks at you with rage in her eyes. Her face is red now. There's nothing but blood. She is still standing.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ, this is a fucking turbo bee child.
Jesus Christ, how long's that bee been rooting in there?
Does he get to see some of the honeycomb brain?
Oh yeah, you see honeycomb.
Ugh.
It is. I have a picture of it. It's terrible. Tryptophobia. I hope you don't have it, Bruce.
Let's see. Nah, he doesn't.
Let me think for a second. No. You may make your movement.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
she should be 2 more damage lower as well because of the damage over time. So let me take that as well. God, she's not doing good.
Okay, he does not get 20 feet.
All right, you can move 10.
I think he's gonna try to juke sideways to not get too far away from Red.
You can do that.
So he's gonna go here, and you come over here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can he be a little closer? That's bad to sometimes would. Spends a foot swinging her around.
As you're passing, Ashley, even though she's deeply hurt, is gonna try and kick the kid.
Hell yeah, girl.
Go get her.
She got max damage for being unarmed.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me? That's such a kill steal. I'm so bad.
She just punched this child to death.
Oh my god.
Well, maybe she's like swaying, and it's like she kicks it over, and she's
Yeah,
not moving.
I think what happened, how we're gonna play this, because this is fucking absurd, is that you bring the wrench down, near cleaving this kid's head in half through blunt trauma repetitively. And she is standing, if only in muscle, than mind. And Ashley kicks her over, and as she falls, it's like when an egg cracks open and all the contents spill out. Now you can have your card, Bruce. You killed a child.
Hey.
Here you go, Inky. As the child
Yippee.
is gone.
I need help.
I mean, Can he set Ashley down then if she's fully gone and go another 10 feet?
You helped move Ashley.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I would say that you will need to next round to do the movement.
Ren!
Ooh. Holy shit. Okay. Ren,
Hmm.
make a strength check for me, please.
Oh,
You two are at a stalemate here, as he's trying to pull away, and you are not budging. And as you try and pull away, he's not budging. Neither of you are moving. So he can't pull you away. He can try something else, though. Make a dex save for me.
duh.
You succeed, as he tries to move your arm in the direction of Bruce.
Oh.
But you resist, and you don't let that gun point towards them. Lillard pushes off the wall, shivering.
Stay the fuck down.
Yeah, I'm not his buddy. And I
Sorry.
just killed a bee.
Sorry.
We can cure you. We can cure you. We can take it out.
No. So fucking hungry.
Oh my god. Ren's gonna try and do what he did last round and try and like stab his wrist to get the guy away from him.
Alright. Go ahead and roll damage.
Strength.
You don't have to roll a hit. Damage doesn't matter.
Shit. What dice is that? Is this D6?
1d6. Yep.
Oh.
Alright. You get a slice on his wrist, but it is minimal. As it hits his coat and kind of skids off.
You fucking asshole!
Quiet boy.
Fuck you!
Lord. Deal with it.
Don't fucking listen to him.
You can make a strength to try and get out of his grip.
Yes!
You succeed finally. You
Fuck yes!
as he's distracted with Lillard, and you say don't listen to it. You pull your arm away finally with the gun still in hand.
Oh, thank fuck! He's immediately bolting to where Bruce went.
All right, you've got 20 movement.
Oh shit! That's a good distance. Yeah, brother. Immediately spinning around and pointing the gun at both of them.
Team 1 has arrived. That is Hellings, Isaac, Enzo. I'll go ahead and put you guys on the map as you pull up. Token. Token. And token. You each have 20 movement. Isaac, I'm going to go ahead and have you roll control. I'm going to give you an advantage on this because that'll just be the NPCs are also trying to keep an eye out as well.
Did I? Let me double check something. Okay, no, I have not healed. Okay. No, I did. Wait, never mind.
Okay. You hear commotion from over there. Specifically, what you probably hear as you enter is the sound of something wet breaking and echoing off the concrete walls as Bruce just decks this kid. And it carries over the water wonderfully.
He looks at the other two. You hear that?
Yeah. Let's go.
Distance.
You have 20.
Can you spend your action to move more?
It didn't say so in the rules per se, so I think it is just your main movement.
Okay.
To my knowledge.
Makes sense. You're probably
It's the-
sprinting either way.
Yeah. So the three of you are running, navigating over the shit bridge. Here, I'm actually gonna need to roll something. As you run past, with the weight of the three of you, what is left of this bridge here cracks, and it falls behind you. Whoever comes after you will need to jump it.
Playing this quiet, or are we gonna start yelling?
Enzo says quiet. Helling says run!
Daddy's here.
At this point, like, do I hear him when I back the fuck up here?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
Oh,
not,
It's very
we're not that
distant.
far away.
Yeah.
yeah, he is. There is a wave of relief that goes over him when he hears fucking dad has arrived.
Papa Bear is on the scene.
Trained him well.
All right. And Chori, can you roll me a dex, please? This will determine where you are in the initiative. All right, you are a friend of bees. So then, that's you. Bruce, you're up.
Bruce sets Ashley down against the wall as best he can.
She's bleeding bad.
Yeah. And he steps forward and says, "Stay back!" And can he get both of them with a spray?
Ooh, well, first things first, how many sprays you got left in that canister?
He's got 3 left. He's used 3, he's got 3 left.
Okay.
If you want to rule he has to pump it again, I think that also makes sense.
Yeah, if you are in between canisters, you'll probably want to pump it. Still,
Okay.
even with, like, you having to pump it, I'd say you could still hit Lillard.
I think he just heard people coming.
Mhm.
I think he's trying to, threaten brandish it at them while he's pumping.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get them to back away. Rather than kill with it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he doesn't have that much left, so he would really like to get both of them.
Yeah. All right. You do so. Would you like to make a control to intimidate them?
Sure.
All right. As you threaten them with pesticide, what is the vibe you're wanting to give? Stay back?
Yeah, he's yelling, "Back up! Stay away!"
Alright. As both their eyes kind of go wide. As James steps halfway into the doorway, looking kind of behind him towards in the inside of the warehouse, and Lillard is also backing up, looking at. He's locked onto you, Bruce, right now.
And I'll torch every single bee I can find here too. All right, that's his turn.
Ren.
I think, well, now that Bruce kind of has this under control, he's heading over to Ashley, making sure she's okay.
She's not okay.
Well, I mean, as okay as she can be right
She's
now.
bleeding out, brother.
He's going to attempt to try and do something to stop bleeding.
You need a med kit, I believe.
Damn it. Oh. Can I at least try and, like... I don't know, fucking, like... Where is she, like...
Legs,
I'm pretty sure, like,
chest,
everywhere, yeah.
back. It looks like she's got hella defensive wounds on her arm. She managed to keep her neck and face safe. But she's hurting bad.
Oh, is there, like, fucking... I want to fucking help, but, like... I don't know. Is there, like, a roll I can make to at least stop things from, like, getting worse?
Yeah. I if you want to just make sure she stays stable, you can do, I would say, maybe a dex. So she doesn't degrade actively.
Oh, thank God.
Mm-hmm. As you start putting pressure on the wounds, and she's looking up at you, and she's just like, Red?
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. We're good. We're good. You're gonna be cool. You're gonna be fine. My
Fuck
dad's here.
you.
He's gonna be fine.
Fuck you!
Yeah, I know. I'm a real piece of fucking shit right now.
And she rests her head against your knee and is just tearing up. Other group, you arrive. You may take 20 movement. I think you don't need a control to see the others are racing forward. But you do have a obstacle you'll have to overcome.
Was that this?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we're probably just following after, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, wait. Obstacle. How wide is this part?
You can run across there if you'd like instead.
Yeah, we'll just do that.
You'll just have to take a long way around.
Well, it's not really... It's about the same.
You're cutting through bushes that could potentially be full of bees.
You're right. How big is this break?
It's not a huge break. It's a good running jump. We'll get through it. It's not massive. It's just, you see where the thin planks are? They gave out.
Okay. Yeah,
So
we'll
a good
just-
dex check.
I mean, 20 gets him to right here, so they can't cross anyways. Not yet.
Or what does the
Right click.
There we go.
There you go.
We can only move 20 right now, so you're pretty much where Hun is right now.
Yeah.
Given that I think 20 is literally at the edge here, let me see. Yeah, you're like right at 20. I would allow, if you want to make the jump, for the rest to be sailing momentum, if you want. It just means if you biff it, you don't have movement to deal with the consequences.
Both of us?
Sure.
Yeah,
Or just
I'll allow
a-
it.
Sure.
I'm a GM for my players.
Ah, yeah, baby. That's strength? Or
That
dex?
is Dex.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Hun, you cut it close. But you are able to land on the other side. Peabody, you take a running jump, but as you're doing it, one of the boards that's just under your foot kind of gives just a little bit, and so you make the jump, you fall just short, and behind you, Hun, you hear as there's water splash.
Well, I know what I'm doing next round.
Peabody, this water's so fucking cold.
Do I have to make a control save? Or
Yeah.
I am just
Yeah.
upset and cold.
Enjoy your ice bucket challenge.
You are deprived of
I
heat.
was gonna make you take 1 point of control damage if you failed.
was mean.
All right. And then the two of you can roll dex to determine where you are in the initiative order. And Isaac and Company, you're up next.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna keep moving.
All right. I'm gonna put Peabody and Han together since you both failed. So how that's gonna work is that you are after the bees. They go before you.
I stopped looking for 5 seconds. We're missing a man. Where'd he go?
Who are you missing? Oh, I wonder.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, he went into the building.
I hope he hasn't gotten a new weapon. Comes out with an assault rifle.
Or
Shit.
become the weapon.
Hones is just charging forward. As he is continuing to yell, "Ren!
Crusade!
Ren!
We're over here!
What?
We're over here!
Are you okay?"
No!
I'm gonna shoot them. I'm gonna shoot them. I don't care who.
Who brought the car?
We need medical attention!
You are up, Bruce.
He is, going to yell, gonna yell, "Get down, I'm gonna tie you up and we don't have to fight!" And he is approaching threateningly with that, with it, and that is, yeah, he's continuing to try to intimidate him to just, like, give up out of self-preservation.
Go ahead and roll a control.
Okay.
We know you're good at these.
Yeah,
I jinxed it.
you cursed
I'm
it.
very sorry.
You
I'm very
cursed it.
sorry. It's
But
wasn't on purpose, I swear.
He does get up in his face.
You are up in his face. I will say if you would like, if he makes any movements, you can take an action before him.
Okay.
Which he's going to do. So
Okay. That makes sense.
So that's up to you.
I think because he's brandishing the container, but he's not expecting to use it. They backed up last time, so he's kind of like expecting it to continue to work. He doesn't know we're in a turn-based system where he has to make a save each turn. He thinks he already succeeded. I think he's just ending up like punching him if he like lunges or so, or
Go ahead
or
and,
kicking or whatever.
Roll a 1d4 for improvised weapon (fist). As he is not going to listen to your commands, but instead he already looks placid and unwell, and funnily enough, this is I think the same exact spot as in a similar fashion as Ren just experienced earlier. You get barfed on,
Yeah.
Bruce, as he retches and it bubbles up his throat and out of his mouth and onto you. Run d4, please. Take 3 stress damage.
That's going straight to.
Is that hidden control?
Yep, that's hidden control. He's been
Can I
out of
get-
HP for a while.
Can I get a control save?
You may.
Ah, man.
Brucey boy.
Really?
Man. Bruce is fucking tanking so hard this fight.
Jesus Christ.
He was kind of bothersome to you too when you were trying to kill him.
The kid's a tank. Alright, you are encapsulated in honeycomb. Bloody comb, if you will.
No.
No, I don't think I will.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think
that's
I
too
like
bad.
that.
The other bee is out of sight. What is he up to? Who knows? Peabody and Hun.
Hun is going to help Peabody up.
If he starts to slow down, he is being waved on, like, just get over there, go help them. I'm fine, I'm fine.
Well, if someone's hurt, they're gonna need you here too. Come on. And can I pull him along? Pull him up?
You can pull him up, but it'll be the same thing as carrying Ashley. So sacrificing half your movement.
That's fine. Let's see.
Could
That
I-
is strength,
I was gonna say,
right?
how deep is the water?
It's not. This is just the pier. It doesn't go super deep here. If you had fallen out here, that would have been a problem. But you're able to stand on the ground here. You're just cold.
Well, you're
Like,
not.
waist deep.
Yeah.
You just got pulled on up onto the pier. Hop.
Like, as soon as he was like, I'll go around, you just yank
Yep.
yank his elbow up.
You yank him up like you grab a cat by the nape of their neck, but instead of sweater, you just pull.
Come on, come on. And yeah, we'll shuffle along, so it'd be 10.
Mm-hmm. And he will get his full movement thanks to you.
Cool.
Can go up to catch up.
Well, don't go through the water. I know you're wet, but...
Yeah. Right. You clap on the shoulder and thanks as he kind of hurries to catch up with everyone else.
All right, go ahead and make your 20 movement. Oh, you already have. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you're catching up as the others are continuing to pull ahead. Ren, you're up.
He is not moving. He is trying to stabilize Ashley as best he can.
You all right? You already rolled, so you can keep it.
Yeah, I think he is just going. He's gonna keep trying, and like if she keeps if she keeps saying what she was saying earlier, he's just gonna keep profusely apologizing.
She isn't continuing to say fuck you. She
Okay, then yeah, he will stay silent as he keeps her.
Why didn't you answer?
I'm sorry.
What the fuck's wrong with Lillard?
He's one of them.
No, what is them?
I can tell you later. It's not the right time right now. We need to make sure you're okay.
Fuck your right time. As the strain of yelling, you can feel a gush beneath your hands, and you bear down more on the wounds to keep the pressure. Isaac, Hellings, Enzo.
A man with a knife pops around the corner. He's going to purposely make sure he's out of the way of Enzo, who has a gun.
Versus. Okay. Yeah, he's keeping up with y'all. He's not going to get in front of Enzo, who has a gun either.
We both have self-preservation.
Luke's behind her.
Yeah.
And Isaac, you see ahead of you Bruce covered in that sticky, thick membrane anchoring him in place. Which, on one hand, makes it so you can't see how hurt he is. On the other hand, he's in danger. Bruce, you can
He's
roll to
fucking
try and free
grippies.
yourself.
I think he sprays.
You cannot.
Oh, can't?
You need,
Oh,
you
I
need
need
to
to
roll a dex to get out.
Okay. Well, I haven't damaged my dex yet. Speak of the devil.
You are stuck in place. You can do vocal actions. But your body is, as you try and pull yourself out, it has give with it as well, and you are stuck.
Ashley's back there hurt. One of them ran into the building. He's yelling at them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he gets.
Bees.
Bees.
Oh, this is fucked up. This is terrible timing.
Oh.
I love it. Cinema. As you all round the corner and see Bruce, and Bruce yells that he's stuck and it's just his head and neck above. And you get to watch as Lillard loses the last incy bits of his composure, and he's so hungry, and he doesn't have any weapons, but he has teeth.
Oh.
And he just bears down on you, Bruce. And I will roll. If he gets a 1, I mean, it won't do damage. Okay, 2. And he bites your cheek and just his jaw just clenches down. Take 1 point of damage.
Okay. I'll put that towards my dex.
And strength, please. This would be a very... I mean, I won't have to roll if you fail. We'll know what the wound is. Hey!
Hey!
You just bit part of your fucking cheek off.
Oh, shit.
It's not, like, horrific. It's not a huge amount of damage. It's pretty small. But you've got... You know, like, when someone bites really hard and that's there you see the teeth indents and, like, the horrible bruising? That's on your face. You also hear from your position the sound of a large metal door opening within the building. PBD, hun.
Like farming equipment or something awful's about to come out of there.
Or he's releasing, like,
The bees.
the bees, yeah.
You know, also very true.
Or getting away.
We're coming, Bruce. I can't yell that loud. I'm in an apartment.
Bruce, it's alright, we're almost here.
Almost here.
Hold on tight.
Unlike holding his hat as he's running as fast as he can.
Hat falls off, you instantly get beat.
Yeah, right? Them's the rules.
You explode into a thing just like the first time.
Yeah.
No!
No! Wait, it's because of the hat?
The hat
Remove his
holds all
hattie.
of Hun's humanity.
Oh, no, never take that hat off.
His hat-manity.
It's hat manity, yeah, exactly. It has 2
Never
flowers
take off
on it
that
right
hat.
now. It's full of so much humanity.
Full of stability.
Your double stability.
I keep all my control in my hat.
Would that stability have done anything with that control damage I took earlier? Or is that
Yeah,
different?
that's like armor.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's armor, so it soaks it so you don't have to.
Oh.
So if you
It
have 1
is-
stability and you took 3 damage, you only take 2 damage to your control.
Yeah, and you had
took
2
one.
stability, so you have 1 stability left.
Okay, so I
So
didn't
go ahead
actually
and
damage.
take the
Nice.
health back that you took from the control.
Nice. My little
And then-
flower like wilted.
It did. It actually did.
Oh no.
Did Peabody move?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Ren, you're up. Still keeping hold? You just watched as Lillard takes a bite out of Bruce.
I think after he sees that, he's gonna be like, okay, hold on. So he's going to like attempt to explain what is happening. At
Mhm.
least, like, what he means by he's one of them.
Bees
he's
that turn
just-
people into zombies. Easy peasy.
Yeah,
Easy peasy.
he's gonna, like, once he sees that happen, he's gonna be like, okay, what I mean by that is there's these bees, and they get in you, they get in you, they take fucking root in you, and they fucking make you one of them as part of the fucking hive mind shit. That's what, and then he looks over, sees the fucking child.
What the fuck? So you're saying Lillard's dead?
No, just, we need to get the bee out of him.
Okay.
Which means we need to restrain him. But if we can get it out, he'll be okay.
Okay. Well, go! Help him!
Fucking. I've stabilized her. Like, she's not getting any worse, right?
Correct.
He's gonna go. Yeah, he's gonna fucking go. He's gonna try and get over to Bruce and at least, like, I see, like, I can see that he's in the same situation I was just in, right?
Yes.
I want to try and get him out.
I will allow a strength since you're pulling instead of a dex on his part.
Hey.
You grab what is available for him, and you give a tug, and then you're like, ooh, that might hurt his neck actually, and you start just grabbing fistfuls of this stuff and tossing it behind you.
He's gonna, like, as he's doing this to Bruce, he's like, as soon as you get free, hit him the fuck down!
And Bruce, you are free. You will not have to make the roll next time.
Okay. I have a feeling someone else might bring him down first.
Oh,
Enzo's gonna flap, gonna wait for her to flap first.
Enzo is shooting a bitch. She does not care.
Enzo, this is the gun safety though.
Oh, don't worry. She knows it's gun safety. That's why she's doing it from this direction.
There you go.
oh no.
So that it won't hit them.
All that gun safety.
Lines up a shot, and you watch both of you as he bucks forward from the force as you hear a gun go off. And I mean, you see Enzo line up the shot and wham.
Isaac's gonna go over here. He's holding, I believe it's still a bloody knife from his last attack, and he's gonna wave you guys over. Call's over here.
Fucking get him! Pin him down!
Is he alive?
Is there more?
There's one in the building. He points to his right, their left.
Does Isaac have line of sight into the doorway now?
I guess yeah, the door's there.
Hellings is gonna go kill a bitch.
Well, he skids to a stop and presses against the wall here, and you see his axe is ready. Anything coming out that doorway is getting asked a question.
Is the door all closed up now, or can they see into the...
It is open.
Mm.
And you all
Isaac's got
get the
line.
same view as before. You do not immediately see him when looking in, though I think what I will give you is that you hear the sound of bees, and it is getting louder.
Oh, we need to go now. Is he up right now, or is he is he standing? Is he down?
He is up. He's up.
All right, I think I made. Yeah. Gonna do full movement. I'm just gonna shove him over.
All right. Roll a strength. All right, you
Cool.
succeed. As you push him from behind, and he's already gotten shot, so he's not stable on his feet, and he stumbles forward, knocking against you, Bruce, knocking against you, Ren, and falling to the ground.
If these get out, it's done for all of us. We need to go now. Gotta make room for them to run past him.
Bruce, you're up.
Bruce goes back for Ashley.
All right. Keep note. How much movement was it to get back there for you?
15.
Okay. You can move her. I would say 5.
Okay.
Oh, did I give you control of her already? Was
You
I
did.
responsible? Thank God, I
Yeah,
forgot
look
about that. Oh, magic.
Wiggle.
Sorry, you didn't listen to your Red.
Seeing that, Isaac's gonna yell back to that. They got a fucked up girl with her. We're with them.
Fucked up girl.
Proper fucked up.
Oh.
You all hear something from within the building, deep in, that bounces off the walls and comes your way, and it is like several voices together, shaking under reverberation of wings. And it's just a low moan from deep within the building. And the sound of bees gets louder.
Bruce maybe shouldn't have threatened to kill all the bees in the building.
They're those breaking.
Next round the bees will arrive.
Oh boy.
Hun is only
Is this like a?
just
Is there like
getting
a
here.
slide door here? Or is it just open?
It is a door that can be closed, yes.
Alex, you think I could just fucking shut that?
On it. He'll do that in his next action. He doesn't have the action economy. God says no.
God, come on.
No.
We can't, I think, go in technically any order. Once
He
we're all
already
grouped
took his
together.
action, was the thing.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, I suppose the bees aren't until then. Yeah, good point. Yeah, he'll go ahead and close that shit.
Welcome, we need to fucking go now.
All right. You move.
Isaac, where? Can I see? I can see down the corridor where everybody's kind of all beat up.
Yep. Did Hun move?
Yeah.
Okay, that's both of you. Ren, you're up.
Oh shit. I need to check my inventory. I don't have fucking anything to restrain Lillard with.
Yep.
All right, for reasons, don't question it. I just need to, don't question it. Just don't question it. It's fine. Don't question it.
No.
It's fine. It's totally fine.
Free.
What?
Put
I'm
those
just gonna make a roll to
away.
see if Bruce thinks of something. Okay. Well, I'm so tempted though. That is under his normal control.
Ooh. Do you? Is it something that could perhaps be influenced by a card?
True.
What's brewing in your Brucey head over there?
Bruce will say, the pesticide works. Let me throw it in there and shoot it. It's pressurized.
Ooh.
And he's talking to Enzo because he saw her gun. And we are all in the same action pile.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She will move to line up a shot.
Let me see. Can
So then
he
Hellings will wait on closing
get
the
there?
door.
Yes, he can. Even if I guess I need to make a dex to see if 10 feet still gets him there, but we'll see if he has movement after. He does not have movement after.
Just in
Nice and dramatic.
You gonna gently move out of the gun range there?
I mean, I'm doing a whole lot of standing here and doing nothing else.
So
I did my thing.
He has, fully pumped up this last canister. It's got 3 charges, so it's a full canister. He's gonna, if he can see the bees, he's gonna throw it towards them, but he's gonna throw it in here.
All right.
Fling it off his back.
Since we're kind of coming up on the bee's turn, I'm gonna go ahead and give you what's coming.
Okay.
What do we got? What horrible little thing is crawling around in there?
Hold 1 second, I don't want to grab the number.
Surely
that I
they don't
labeled
just
this.
have a swarm of flying bees, because they'd have the whole town by then, right? Oh, that's it. Yep, that's the problem.
They have some bee hosts.
Some boasts.
Boasts,
It's like
if,
if a giant slug was made out of writhing beans and bees, people, meat, and honey.
I'm very, very sad I'm out of Molotovs. I
Well,
need to
Bruce-
make more Molotovs when we get back.
Bruce is gonna, try to toss it right at their feet, the slug's feet, if he can.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and make a dex.
Okay. Come on, Brucey. Come on, Brucey.
You throw it, and it clangs off the side of the door and goes a little cockeyed. It's more like towards here. You'd have to run in and correct it quick.
He doesn't have any more movement. Although there are other people still yet to go.
All right, so who has... Okay, Bruce is gone. Enzo has gone. Hellings is holding. Isaac has moved, but not taken an action. And technically, if you wanted to hold your movement, Tori, until this action took place, you can reroute your movement, if that's something you want to do. I will allow that. Ren hasn't done anything, right?
No, he is not. I am waiting for this to commence.
So Peabody, everyone except Peabody and Hun. So I need to... Is anyone doing anything about this cockeyed throw?
I mean, Ren can't even fucking see it, so
How bad is this throw? Is this like obvious?
It is a failure. Yep. Oh, are you thinking like correcting it mid-throw?
I have this perfect stick.
Oh my god, do it. Do it.
Fucking baseball bat it.
Please.
What's the roll?
It's a dex.
You get a bonus for
God.
perfect stick.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, so good.
I always thought it looked like a sword, but it actually looks like a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Let's play ball, son.
Oh!
Oh no! Isaac making up for all those years he never got to play ball with Bruce.
Oh my
No!
I didn't expect to bring this here, but a crit's a crit. As we're gonna play this out in slow motion as Bruce, you throw the pesticides into the building, but it goes cockeyed, and Isaac sees this and he takes out that perfect stick that he has and he chucks it, and it pivots in the air, and the two things collide, your throw and his throw, managing to course correct it so that it lands perfectly at their feet. And that's when Enzo takes out her gun and shoots, and it depressurizes, sending pesticides over the 3 of them. It is a completely full canister. I want you to roll for me 4d12.
Oh!
Let me do math. I'm pretty sure some of these bitches are dead. All right. Let's go one at a time here.
And here, I'll give you my card. for
Swarm's
that.
gone. Yeah, that's a take a risk for sure. All right, thank you. Home. Swarm's dead. Let's see here. Husk is how much did you do? 23. Holy shit. Husks have 1 HP left, as in one, literally one. Or wait, no, that might actually kill them anyway, because they can't go negative on either. So it's 24, 23, 19. Go to 1 there. That's it at 12. No, they're dead. You killed both.
Oh my god.
The exact amount you needed. Husk down.
Easy,
Husk
yeah.
down. And then the depressurization of the can bursts forward and pierces James through the chest.
Nasty.
I was imagining it was one of those plastic things and like the plastic shards.
Oh my
I
god.
was thinking like metal,
Yes.
Okay,
like aluminum.
These are well-made old 90s canisters.
Mhm.
that's true. It is the 90s. Not everything's plastic
As-
yet.
You kill everything in that building, and you see coming as the air coalesces and the pesticides, and you can all smell it, and maybe you get a little bit of cancer down the road, but that's okay. You watch as the husks bubble and writhe and scream a unhuman scream, and bursting from them both comes a full hive, but the hive immediately shrivels the moment that it hits that air that is full of pesticides. And you clean out the entire fucking building.
Damn.
Holy shit.
And
Bruce MVP.
yeah, I'm
Killed
gonna
a
let-
child.
And
killed a
Isaac.
building.
Isaac.
I'm gonna let you guys celebrate on that for a
I mean,
second.
we're just gonna ignore Ren's many good rolls.
Yeah.
That was an
Ren-
amazing fight for everyone.
Yes.
I only took 1 fucking point of damage that whole fight.
Ren, you
God
channeled your
damn.
father.
Oh, he is a
Did.
true helling.
You proved it this day.
You did
God
it.
damn. This is for all of the fucked up rolls I got in rural. This is all leading to this
Yeah,
moment where
yeah,
he
yeah.
finally fucking does shit.
Y'all fucking killed it.
Ugh.
Let's try to rip a bee out of a lung shot child here too.
Yes,
We can.
please. Please.
And we'll
Let
go ahead
Ashley
and-
have something good this day.
as his chest is pierced and he crumples to the floor and everything in there stops moving, and the bees, the swarms carpet the meat and blood and every horrific scene in there. Lillard, who's on the ground, begins to sob uncontrollably. He sounds as if he's in pain. He rises. He's like, and he just cries. He weeps.
Somebody restrain him! He's gonna, like, try and get behind him, like, if he's already kind of on the ground. Is he stood up? Or is he still on the ground?
He did get
He is-
shoved under the ground.
He is still on the ground. He's not trying to get up.
Yeah, he is,
He's
like...
not even resisting.
His bee is
Yeah,
sad.
he is, like... He's not really gonna put a lot of pressure on if he's not trying to get up. He's just gonna, like, keep him down on the ground, keep his hands behind him,
Mm-hmm.
and, like, basically hold him there until somebody can restrain him.
Someone is able to do that.
Say, does Enzo have cuffs?
She does. I'm pretty sure.
She does. Cuff.
Her token's so tiny.
I don't know why she's so small. Here, get some height, girl.
Small.
All of us that came in the Enzo Hellings, Isaac,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
are
are
Isaac
very
was
a little
small.
small.
We're all
small.
tiny.
And I
Shrunk in
think
the wash.
Bruce also stumbles into a hug with her, clutching his side.
She grips you, holds.
Uh,
Sorry.
I killed her.
It's okay. It's okay. God, I'm so glad you're alright. Hellings is blocked by injured people, so
Yeah.
he fucking jumps Ashley. And
Gonna tiptoe over Ashley. You all right? Hey, actually, you know, hey, how you?
oh,
Yeah, here. I'll help get you back to the car.
We have to move, people. Let's go.
Tries to like fling her arm over his shoulder.
Actually, here.
No, keep it down. What
Can
are we doing?
can I administer a stim to Ashley?
yes.
So that is immediate recovery from all critical damage, and she gets 1d4 temporary dex.
Ooh, that's
Nice.
huge.
That stops bleeding then too. And stuff.
Would you like to roll the dex? Or
You can roll. Is that until her next rest? Then I assume.
That was the description that I grabbed from when we were stocking up on items. I
Okay.
don't know what the long description is for it.
And that's a full heal as well.
Immediate recovery from critical damage.
Not
Okay.
dying. And then
Got it. I'll also allow to do some healing. Would you like to roll for me like a 1d4? Stims are fucking
Sure.
hard to come by.
So the 2 was for dex,
+2 dex, so +2 temp dex.
and one more d4 for you.
Yep.
Whew, nice.
All right, nice. You get a fair good amount of healing.
That exhausts the stims. That I have.
Yeah, we'll
Good
say that
job.
that's temporary health, but it's better than nothing, that's for sure.
Isaac will help her up and start. If she's willing, we'll start trying to get her towards the car.
She seems like she wants to resist as she keeps reeling around to look back towards Lillard. She
We'll
says,
get him
what
too.
about him? What about him?
Yeah, we'll get him too. We got the dock. We got another dock.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Isaac's kind of small too. Here you go.
I'm tiny.
You are able to escort her out. Hellings comes up behind you, Ren, putting like one of his hands on the back of. Honestly, he's the funny thing is the bees go for Nape, but he's also one of those like I'm proud of you Nape grab dads.
I think instinctively, like, does he? I'm assuming he saw Hellings jump over Ashley.
Yes.
Okay, so he's not gonna be super jumpy, but he is gonna like flinch a bit because fucking he had his trust absolutely ripped away from him with Lillard.
Mm-hmm. And he pulls you in to a hug.
Oh.
What? Let's get them moving. You did good.
What? I fought him off, and he'll like kind of like absently point to the door
You
where
did good.
they threw the pesticide in.
there we go.
Doctor.
Yeah, Enzo is calling him up. I don't have any more medical supplies. What can I do for Bruce? Just stabilize him like we did for Ashley.
Yeah, and then you can address it when you get to the house.
Yeah, he will help her sort of steady Bruce as they moved, and Dabrowski should be back at the house by now. We have to move people to a better spot where we can treat them.
How'd you guys know to come here?
Told me.
We got a lot of information from a bunch of different sources while you were out. One of them was that the cannery on the outskirts of town was a place to look into. Something where they take people.
And
We got a lot of updates that we gotta tell you.
Oh, good.
I'm just glad we got here in time.
yeah.
Bruce is coming along, but he's like clearly looking back over and over again at her corpse over here.
Enzo will put
Pile
her
of
hand
child.
on your good cheek and rotate your head forward. Don't look. Don't look.
Say, hun, if you
He's
could probably
sniffling.
help Isaac with Ashley.
Yeah, I can do that.
Poor hun is just like hovering, like, no, Bruce. But he is already surrounded by people.
Yep.
Hellings lets go of Ren. Sheaths his axe in the hip holster. I know it's a larger one. I forgot because he usually has a smaller one too. He holds his axe out to Ren. Hold it.
He will.
And then he kneels down and just punches Lillard right in the face and knocks him unconscious.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Can
And
I?
then slings him over his shoulder.
I was going to ask because I did attempt to fucking murder a grown man. Can I roll a control for not
Everyone,
just that?
don't
but
worry,
now
everyone's
after fucking
getting-
Lillard gets fucking clocked.
Everyone gets controls when they get back to the house.
Yay!
Okay.
This was very scary.
We witnessed the Beepocalypse massacre.
Yeah.
over
You
here.
don't witness. You have both all just seen husks for the first time. Control is happening no matter what you do. All right. So then we'll. Tori, you were saying something?
Huh?
I thought you were saying something. I thought I heard your voice.
Nah, man.
All right.
It's just
Never
the way-
mind. That's crazy.
Troy, that's the second time our two characters have teamed up to do a sick ass murder of a giant villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's both to gold and brown. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I gotta clock the fucking teamwork. That was everything.
So good.
And with
Rest in
that,
peace,
we
perfect stick.
are going to end session.
Nice.
Fucking well done.
I need to draw a
Woo.
memorial here.
Fantastic. We have
Should
so
we
many
do
questions.
our
One
controls
half
now?
with the
for-
perfect stick
Yeah.
and the other.
Give
Controls
me
now.
controls, please.
Just so we don't forget.
I made it.
Good job.
Oh,
Oh, no, our
You
poor
know,
boys
that
did.
makes sense.
this makes sense.
Oh,
This
yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Ooh.
Good.
And the husks are pretty nasty.
Yeah, this.
Yeah,
well,
our
yeah.
poor boys who were in the thick of it, and the father of one of the boys.
We have
Just
so much
barely.
time.
All right. You have how many cards do I have left? Can I check? Is there a way
Hey,
to check?
Brucey's real son, Ren is Maul's son. His double son.
Both of his lads.
I'll choose. Ooh, choose. How many? cards
Highly
do I have?
competent lads.
Can I take a single control damage and roll to see if I get a fallout instead?
Well, here's the deal.
Well,
Did you succeed?
no, I
No, you
failed.
failed. Okay, you have a choice between a card or control damage. The amount you take from this is unknown.
I'll take control
So-
damage.
Are you okay?
Inky's just like, yeah, fuck me up, fam.
I need to tell. How much do you usually roll on control damage? What's the die for that?
I've never seen it more than 1d4. 1d4 was what typically
Okay.
was done in
Thank God.
the mall, but you can also just do like 1 or 2 if it's like
No,
a small
I just
thing.
wanted to be sure because I didn't think it was 1d6. I had rolled it to be safe, but I'm like, this feels. I rolled a 6.
I
for
have 7 left.
clarification, and I am not. I do not want to do 6 in one pop to anyone.
Nuke
It
your
makes
brain.
sense that Bruce is the one taking actual damage.
Yeah.
Slowly pans to the dead child.
Yeah.
He did mulch a child.
Bruce, go ahead and take 3 for me, and then roll for Fallout. Everyone else, you either you either take 3 or take a card. It's up to you.
I'll
Sorry,
take a card.
Bruce,
Fuck it. Let's get.
You have to be painfully plain forever.
I'll take
Alright.
a fucking card. Let's go nuts. Let's get nuts.
Get crazy,
Alright.
get stupid.
Let's
Here
go
you go.
fucking nuts.
I'm gonna check on what your card is. Nice.
Nobody's gotten a Fallout yet.
Hey, Bree.
No.
We got
Good.
one.
We've had a Fallout.
Oh,
I
really?
think-
Oh.
Yeah.
Isaac eats meat now.
Oh.
He has the hunger for
Why
the
keeps
meat.
asking for like bacon.
It smells so fucking good here, by the way, Isaac. The pesticides make it smell a lot worse. So
So I should leave before I'm left alone with any of the body.
No,
Oh,
they're full of
no.
pesticide. You don't want to eat that.
Isaac, card
What
or
is it?
damage?
Card.
Okay.
I've already got my damage. I can't double up. I was only here to hit something with a stick.
Did you get the 1? No. Oh,
What's that mean?
nothing. Don't worry about it.
There's a fun mixed card in there, just waiting to get tossed into the pile.
You get meat again. No one even knows.
Fucking tease you.
That would be so. That'd be so unfortunate.
No, I gotta stick to my guns. I want to give you a Fallout just because, Bruce, because I can see you want it so fucking bad. Amy.
I need to get wounded and gooped and horrified.
He's just so strong control-wise. It's good.
He's
I'm-
not that strong control-wise.
I'm willing. I'm letting a die decide. I'm a weak GM. Even I'll cave like a bitch. God, I won't.
Brianna, this card
Okay.
isn't fair.
What did I give you? Super fucking funny. Anyway, all right, I'm caving like a bitch. You want to Fallout?
Yeah.
I can't promise it'll be good.
Okay.
All right.
Get ready for the slightly hardened
You
skin.
forget that I am also a GM and Bruce is once an NPC.
You're fucked up, Pinky.
I'm ready to give him to the story. To make a good story.
I surrender my boy to the narrative.
Yes.
Alright, let's see here. Go ahead and roll for me a 1d8. Ooh. This is kind of cool as hell.
Do we get to know?
That's up to Inky if she wants to keep it a secret or not, or if she
Well,
wants to share.
Why don't you message it to me, and then we'll see if it's like something that should play out in game, or I'll just tell people if it's like,
This is something that Bruce wouldn't know about yet. You'll figure this
Oh,
out as it happens.
okay.
No! Fuck! Look away! Look away!
Nobody look at the chat!
Oh my
Nobody look at the
God.
chat! Avert your eyes!
It never happened. Look away. It never happened. Stop. I'm sending this to you in Discord. I'm fuck.
That is pretty sick as fuck. Should I make that save now?
1 second.
Or take
One
my old save?
I need to find your house. I'm sending it to you there. I hope if people saw it. No, you didn't. Okay. It hasn't happened yet, so you will not
Okay.
be.
Oh,
making
first
this
time it happens. Right, got it. Fun! And very actually fitting for
Yeah.
this.
Hella curious.
The ball is in Inky's court if she wants to hoard this or not. I think making a Fallout secret is kind of fun, so I want to leave it in the player's hands.
I'll share it. It's really good, and I think everyone will enjoy preparing to play it out. So, every wound you inflict on another mirrors itself upon your body, leaving a scar. The first time this happens, make a control save. If you pass, increase your max strength by a d4.
Ooh.
Oh.
So it just gives you a scar. It doesn't do damage.
No, yeah, it doesn't
to
do
you.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that is
so
just
fitting.
fucking Bruce's guilt manifested.
Yeah,
It's
that's perfect.
body.
Sounds really good.
Thank you for caving, Bree.
You're welcome.
Imagine if you survive this, then Bruce can carry that guilt onto the next one.
The fallout's cleansed, but the guilt
Oh,
stays.
yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, scars?
Yeah, I didn't.
No,
I
you're
didn't
right.
keep
The
the
scars
spooky
wouldn't stay
eyes.
either.
Yeah, because Peabody doesn't see the future yet.
I like the
True.
yet.
Yet.
I promised if people wanted higher chances of getting their fallouts back, I will help you skew your rolls when that time comes.
Hey Bree, can I trade this card that I can't get rid of for Fallout?
No, you have to get rid of the card. That's the punishment of the card. You're gonna keep taking fucking control damage until you use that card.
Hey, Bree.
Curious what your card is now. Ooh.
Same.
How long have you been
Eyes,
seeing
eyes.
it?
It's something that I'm like, okay, I'll plan to use it now, and then like shenanigans happen, and it skips over the point where I'm like, oh, it would have been appropriate to use it here.
Yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say, this music was hype. It was
Yes.
quite the thing to listen to while playing TTRPG simulator, like card simulator thing.
The fucking Parasite song for the first.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that slapped.
You I can
That
I can
was
give you the thing.
pain and also amazing.
So each main quote unquote boss, if you will, has a theme.
Ooh.
Oh.
Congratulations, you killed Bray's brother.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why she
Yep.
cried.
Yep. Do we really gotta move from the fucking house?
We
right
really
now?
gotta
we
move.
gotta get
Yeah.
moving.
Especially since we've got a fucking guy full of bees right here.
Hey, anybody got a nice vacation home outside of town? Something nice like that.
Mm-hmm.
An apartment in the city, maybe?
No apartment elsewhere. Anyone's
The,
just like,
the two options that were
Get
offered
played.
were go to Peabody's house or go to Douglas's house.
We're just moving to the mall.
I mean,
Oh.
Honestly,
that's a lot of open space.
It's a lot of-
We've-
no, I know
We've
it's a
seen
lot.
what getting attacked in the mall's like.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What would you prefer, being in the mall with one gorilla or 12 bees?
or
hey,
2,000.
hey, there's a hardware store at the mall. We could probably get more pesticides.
True. I mean, that's not a bad idea to
Would
go
you
raid
rather-
the mall.
Would you rather be in the mall with one bee-sized gorilla or one gorilla-sized bee?
Well, you just killed the
Have the same
gorilla-sized
thing.
bee.
Yeah, we
It has
killed
to
like
be-
many
it has to be
gorilla-sized
like
bees.
it has to be like 10,000 bee-sized gorillas to make the equivalent exchange.
The thing is,
Oh my
I,
goodness, I
Swarm
thought
of
you were gonna
bee-sized
choose the
gorillas.
gorilla-sized bee.
thing is, I feel safer with us moving along the outskirts of town.
Mhm.
'Cause I know other people have places that are further in, but then that means there's more eyes on seeing our stuff move around.
Yeah, I mean,
Can I give a suggestion?
unfortunately, like, you guys are all clustered real close
We are.
to each other.
Yes, we are.
Bruce, Hun, and the Hellings are all, like, in fucking visual distance of each other.
Yeah.
Isaac's just down the street too.
I mean, it
Yeah.
seemed like a good idea at the time, right, guys?
I mean,
Seems so convenient.
at the time, it's still, I mean, even now it could even be safe-ish. I mean, yeah, they know where we are, but we know where they are too.
Hmm.
I have a
Guys,
suggestion.
would it be suspicious to set up in the clinic?
I mean,
Well,
No.
people will be coming, like,
You're
normal,
literally moving next door.
normal unbead people
They'll
would be
never
coming
find
by,
us.
wouldn't they?
I mean, to be fair, you wouldn't expect them to move next door, right? Like you'd be looking further afield. It's not a terrible
Yeah.
idea.
The only thing is, we would have to ditch all of the cars,
Mm-hmm.
And probably
which,
half the
which we
people.
might have to do anyway.
Yeah.
But this is all this stuff that we could probably hash out next time.
Yeah.
Whee!
Next time, a
Aussie.
Paraspera inferi.
What if you guys go to the
Beast.
bog boy house? Isn't that kind of
It's not even a house. It's
Well,
too
we don't
open.
know. We don't know if the other bog boys are okay because they were
Yeah.
actual.
True.
They weren't exactly
True.
not
Which
exaggerated.
one was actively against meat? Was that what the other bog boy?
That is Flynn, I believe.
Yeah,
I think
that
Flynn's
Is
was
the
fine.
bog boy
And-
who was
and
like,
he's
I
with
think
Missy.
Yeah.
the embarrassed
What's
boy,
that?
the embarrassed boy.
Mhm.
That's right.
Bogbear.
That's true.
The boy that you so callously Bruce
My precious
accidentally
baby boy.
murdered this child.
Bruce
By
looked at
being
him and
like,
was like,
Are you sure it's not you that's stinky?
bully target.
I dangle this over those who met Lillard. No one thought it was strange that he was completely calm about the fact that his girlfriend was missing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, Ren just figured like, oh, he's just in shock. Like that's
Bruce thought he
whatever.
was perhaps high.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
thought this boy high as hell.
Nope, he doesn't do drugs.
I mean, when like it was like too fucking late that Ren put together. Like, yeah, Lillard's probably bugged.
Mm-hmm.
But you did put it together.
You did.
Yeah, right as he got shot in the head.
Was he also the one that was really trying to convince Flynn that the meat smell was nothing?
Yeah.
I think that was
Mm.
was that a mix of him and Sid? I thought it was
I mean,
Sid.
they were
was
both
also, but
talking
Sid
him
was-
down.
Yeah, Sid was like chihuahuaing it, whereas Lillard was actually like using logic.
Mm,
Hmm.
yeah, that's concerning.
I'm sad you
Oh,
get.
boy.
I'm sad you fucking throat punched James immediately.
Yeah. He couldn't talk.
Look,
Did he have some
Ren
cool
saw fucking
exposition
red.
to tell us?
No, he's very quiet actually. So you doing that didn't take a lot from him. And it's just fun. You got to kill the
He
guy
didn't get
who
to
his.
say-
Mhm.
I was just gonna joke. He didn't get to say, "Kids, you're not supposed to be here."
No, he was gonna literally just basically the encounter was set up that you would see him before you get to Ashley, and he was going to be like, turn around, walk away. You didn't see this, just go.
Mhm.
And if you did that, he wasn't gonna follow you, and you would have been safe. Because his accentuated trait is mercy.
Oh.
Oh no!
No.
You killed my favorite man.
Yeah, he's a really good guy.
What a good trait. Unfortunately, we didn't have that trait.
My blurb
Yeah.
was
Man,
Bruce did
so he
not.
was
That man-
actually full of that. Oh, I was like, is he full of B? Did his sister spare him? And it's like,
Bruce
no,
was
he was
mean.
full of B. He was just too good a guy.
He was
Bruce
just a
was
good
mean.
Just a
guy.
real good guy.
Guys, we
This
also
is
need to
really like
DB
This part.
Stafford because we know he's been beat recently and he's
Yeah, we
still
got-
savable.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I'm thinking Lillard's savable because of how much he was fighting the bee.
Yeah, he might be recent enough.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean,
Boy, it does
if
make
the
you feel a
fucking
little
gunshots.
bad.
Like if the gunshots don't get him first.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking the bee out and losing that extra strength might be a death sentence.
He was shot in
Yeah.
the face, right?
We have
Like in 10?
like 3 people in critical condition we need to go take care of.
How's Bruce doing? Health
How
wise?
you doing,
Not
Brucey?
good. He was taking
Brucey not
physical.
doing good.
Got a cool little
Bruce,
bite
if you
mark
want
scar.
his stats, he is at 5 out of 8 strength, 7 out of 8 dexterity, and 4 out of 10 control.
Oof.
Brucey
Ooh.
needs medicine.
Brucey needs a nap.
He needed
He
help.
does. And 0 out of 6 HP. Thank God for 6 HP.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. That jacket was helping you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the jacket
It
too.
helped-
Because
it
what, he
helped
got
you
hit
for
like
so
4 or
long.
5 times, so he would have taken 4 or 5 more
It
damage.
soaked a lot of damage, yeah. Jackets are
I think he
huge.
would still be alive, but he'd be like at 1 or 2 or maybe 3 for strength and dex, probably.
Luckily, you have a huge health pool, so if you get a chance to get to full, you have good buffer.
Yeah. And he's probably not gonna be willingly tanking with all his wounds.
So many wombs. Wounds, not wombs.
Wound.
Whoopsie.
Uh,
Oh, I forgot to put her name down. Oopsie.
But this was so good. You guys did so good. And Bree, you did so good.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
It was
incredible.
awesome to listen to.
That was a hell of a session.
yeah, Jesus
Mhm.
Christ.
I was hooked in.